Okay, so we are working on low voltage landscape lighting. I made a plan on paper. I also reached out to Cal, the lighting doctor. He's in Canada. And he gave me his opinion for free as far as what we should and should do and which type of lighting. And so I did mostly his version. My version was pretty close, but I was using spotlights where he was using wash lights. And I'll discuss the types of lighting later on a different video. So what we've done was up against the wall, and it doesn't tell you how deep this is as far as my trench, but so I've actually ran a deep trench up against the wall all the way down. We're also putting them on the trees, so poor Ed had to dig through all of this. We are running, anytime we've crossed into the main part of the yard out of the flower beds, we are running it into PVC 3/4, I think is what we chose to use, but I don't know that it matters. We decided PVC, but you could use some type of conduit or whatever. But so my thought process is, somebody comes out in the yard, we wanted it low enough, say they're aerating or whatever, they should be fine. There's a light that's going to go on the other side, and I'll give you guys the final tour on part 2 when we're done. So we've come out and we're literally trenching and running PVC between the tree, and then the light will be on that other side, and then we're going to go ahead and bury the PVC. And that's just so if somebody starts shoveling, hopefully they'll hit the PVC before they'll get to the actual low voltage wiring. Of course, this is going to have a transformer on it. We've moved parts of my hardscape, and then you'll see where I've ran it all the way out this way. And then I've just stayed literally up against the wall until we got out here. And then again, sorry, the heat pump's running. And then again, we've used PVC from the edge of the wall all the way out to the light. I do have to finish fixing that cord. That one's already been wired. These have actually come with a quick connect, but in reading some of the things online, we decided not to use the quick connects. We did use the quick connects yesterday. I'm going to move away from this heat pump. Okay, so this was the quick connect, and a lot of people had said, you know, these are okay to use, but some of the reviews I'd been reading 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the way, sometimes they start failing. So we went ahead and used the blue nuts that you've seen over there, the wire nuts, but those are outdoor, so they have a silicone in them. And that's really important, because if you're going to go ahead and wire up outside, you're going to need something that's basically waterproof. So when you're planning on doing this inside a flower bed, it's important to think about, if say you move, you may know where your wire is, but a new homeowner coming in may not. You don't want them just to dig something up and start to bury something and then hit, you know, wire. So in here, we're not using PVC. I'm not going to bury it into the landscape, but I am just going to go up against the actual hardscape. And then we're going to make a master map, and on it, it's going to explain to any homeowners coming in where the wire is buried and etc. So hopefully that way they won't accidentally hit it, or they'll know to go ahead and turn it off just in case, because this will be easily enough to shut off. Ignore the weeds. So I've had a bunch of solar lighting. Solar lighting does nothing for your landscaping from the road, because really late at night I can't even hardly see it when I pull in. Not from this part, but when you're just past the house further down. So, and then the other security aspect of the lighting, solar light does nothing for those little dark corners by windows, etc. So the nice part about low voltage is, and especially when I do the after and show you guys everything, you'll be amazed at how much different. I was just so excited last night when we ran everything. We just used the quick connect, put the lights, and then we waited for dark. We ran the cord just on top of the mulch, put all the lights in, waited till dark, then tweaked everything. And then what Ed's doing now is he's going to go ahead and we're just taking the quick connects off. And the nuts that he's got here actually have a silicone in there. I'm not going to disturb it, but it does kind of help make that waterproof, so we don't have to worry about water harming anything. But if he messes up and has to pull this back off, then this one's basically junk and he has to go grab a different one. So if he messes up, he can't just reuse it because he's already disturbed the silicone. And I had watched, I don't know how many videos, including the Lowe's. Lowe's has Monica Mangan, and she talks about the waterproof and all of that. So if you haven't done your homework, you definitely want to. But we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and end this video. I know it's really, really quick. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an overview of what we're doing. I'm going to go ahead and keep trenching. You guys don't need to watch me do that part because it's like watching paint dry. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep going. I got to go to the end at the edge of the driveway down there. And so really I got from right here where my gloves are, and I've just got all the way over there. So, and then we've got the other side to do, but that's a whole different plan. So this is part one. This is what we're doing. He has one more of these trenches to get to, actually two, don't you? Because we got to get to the flagpole here. So from here all the way to the flagpole. And I will tell you, especially in the United States, you want to call the 811 dig number. If that's what it is in our area, I don't know if it's the same nationwide. If you're not sure, you need to go ahead and go online or ask your local municipalities. I had flags all in the yard and spray paint where they came out and marked, if we would have had gas, they would have marked the gas lines. Phone, electric, if you have fiber optic cable. So from the edge of the road here all the way down, we have fiber optic cable, but we weren't digging out there. So when we got ready to mow, we didn't worry about that aspect. We do have, I kept the flags here and the orange. And then over here at the end of the driveway right through here, and then right about there where the grass starts, we do have to worry about that, but he's going to go ahead and come to the left of that. So, and the yard still has spray paint where the phone and we don't actually have a home phone, but if we did, and then the electric is. So this part is still marked over here, and of course all the flags on the other side are still marked. And then that way we didn't accidentally hit anything that was going to be serious. So make sure you do that part of the homework as well. I'm going to jump off here. We're going to get done, and I'll show you guys the after and talk about the whole process and talk about lighting maybe on the next video. Have a good one. Bye. Wish me luck.